Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Sound Archives. My name is Christian Maiorino. I'm the host of this channel, and today's episode is going to be a quick review of the Alice Cooper slash Judas Priest slash Corrosion of Conformity show that took place last, well, as I'm recording this, it was last Tuesday, September 23rd at the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So I guess Alice and Priest, they teamed up together to do a tour this fall, and like I said, Corrosion of Conformity was the opening act. They did take a couple videos of the show, and I will be posting those here as well. But yeah, overall it was a pretty good show. I got there first for CSC, my first time seeing them in concert since 1995, and actually it's the only other time I've seen them in concert since that show way back when. It was pretty cool to get an opportunity to see them again. They're not a band I would have expected to see opening this bill, but I was glad that they're on it. I thought that they did their set, going on first. Their set was pretty brief, but I thought they sounded pretty good. I thought they had a good set list. A lot of songs that, a lot of the stuff from the '90s, Blind, Deliverance, and Wise Blood. There was a good amount from those albums. There's maybe one or two other songs that I didn't recognize, which might be, I'm assuming, one of their newer albums. Fortunately, I haven't really, I didn't really get into their albums after Wise Blood. They kind of, I don't know, they just kind of fell off the radar for me. But I don't know, hopefully I'll go back soon to kind of go back and listen to those albums that I hadn't really listened to. So they were first on the bill, and then second on the bill was Judas Priest, and I thought Halford, as vocally, sounded a lot better. Not that he sounded bad any of the previous times I saw him. There was one show, and I believe I reviewed that a couple of years ago. That was in 2022. That was at Foxwoods Casino. That particular show, he sounded awful, and I guess he was sick with COVID. They actually did. It was a show that got postponed twice, once because of the pandemic, and then the other time because of Rishi Faulkner and the heart problem that he had. But anyway, this recent show, I thought he sounded great. The set list had a lot of tracks off of Painkiller, which was pretty cool to see. There was a couple other songs that they don't normally do. But they put into the set list, and Priest has always been very good at that. There's always a couple songs that they always do. Like You Got Another Thing Coming, Living After Midnight, Breaking the Law. Those songs are that you always do. And Hellbent for Leather is one that they always do as well. But it was great to hear, a couple other songs that they maybe haven't ever done live, or they haven't done live in a long time. So it was pretty cool to see that. One of the highlights of their set is when they did the song Giants in the Sky off their last album. They had the animation or computer graphics or whatever going on in the background. It was nice to see that they included one with Ozzy Osbourne, and actually the picture of Ozzy that they included was actually like the 1986 version of Ozzy with the bleach blonde hair, Ultimate Sin era, which is kind of interesting to see. But anyway, it was kind of I figured if they were going to do that song, they were probably going to include him in that little montage that they do. And they've had the same type of thing a couple previous. I want to say the last show I saw them, they did a similar thing. And then last on the bill was Alice Cooper, and Alice, what can I say? It was the usual Alice fare. He did, pretty good stage show. I mean, he had for Feed My Frankenstein, he had the giant Frankenstein thing walking around. He did the decapitation with I Love the Dead, and then did the encore at School's Out, which is typically most of the Alice shows that you see. It was interesting. He did open with and sorry if I'm giving any spoiler alerts for anyone who hasn't seen them yet on this tour, but it was actually interesting. He opened with Who Do You Think We Are off the Special Forces album, or he at least did part of the song, and then went into Spark in the Dark. So it was kind of interesting to see him do that song. I never expected that he would do something off that album, but it's probably the only song maybe one of the only songs that I really like off that particular record. So it was cool to see that. Went to the show with my mom and my stepdad, so it was fun going to a show with family. Don't normally go to shows with them, so mother wanted to see Alice, one of her bucket list shows, so took him to the show. I'm gonna, like I said previously, I'll post a couple of videos on the channel as well that I took of the show. I'm also gonna try to post links to the set lists in this the description for this video. But yeah, like I've been doing on this channel mostly the last few videos is just doing quick reviews of a lot of the shows that I go see and posting videos of those concerts. Most times recently I've been appearing on the Rock Fantasy Files, so if you're not a subscriber for that channel, or if you haven't watched that, be sure to check them out, subscribe, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll keep posting these little brief reviews as I go out and see shows and posting videos that I take at the shows. It's for me, it's kind of like a fun momentum. Like this last show in particular, and you kind of see this a lot now when you're buying tickets or shows. It's like you don't get paper stubs. It's just something that you save on your phone. And I know, some people get annoyed, I guess, when they see people taking videos with their phones of shows, but you see most of the crowd doing it, and I like to do it, not for the whole show. I mean, I like to sit there and watch the entire show and not have my phone in the hand the whole time, but I do like to take a couple videos more just kind of as a personal memento for myself, which I post on here just to share in case one time 5 or 10 years down the road or 20 years down the road I want to go back and look at it, or just for anyone else out there who's watching. So till next time, keep rocking.